This presentation is intended for rising sophomores. This segment will include specifics for completing each section of the course selection card, as well as additional information. Course selection card preparation. We will now begin talking about the course selection card. Please listen carefully as I explain how to prepare your card. As the presentation is playing, you can go ahead and use a pencil or pen to write your name in the designated area on your course selection card. You can finish the rest of the data, such as your address and contact information, at a later time. Now, please take a pen or pencil and write the following statements across the top of your card. Please do not remove transcript. Again, please do not remove transcript. Due date, Friday, 2/16/18. That is this Friday, which means that you have 4 days to make your course selections. We will have a brief homeroom again on Friday morning in order for you to turn in your completed course selection cards. You are expected to have the card entirely completed by this date, which means you have a full selection of courses. All required signatures are in place, including your and your parents' or guardian signatures. Teacher signatures and your alternates have been listed. If you arrive late on Friday and miss homeroom, please stop by Student Services on Friday to drop off your course selection card. Any student who does not turn in a course selection card will have their courses selected for them and will not be allowed to make changes to the schedule at a later date. Also, if required signatures are not in place, such as the math teacher signature on the honors math agreement or appropriate subject teacher signatures on AP course recommendation form, or the fine arts teacher signature, course levels will be assigned for you. All students will have a chance to have a brief meeting with the counselor to review their course selections beginning the week after you have turned in your card. Students will be called to Student Services by grade level by alphabetical listing of last names. It is important to make sure cards have been turned in on time, as the cards will be used for review during these counselor meetings. Remember, you must turn in your completed card on Friday, February 16, 2018. General card explanations. Let's review some general information for completing your course selection cards. Demographic information such as name, address, and contact information should be completed on the front of the card by the time you turn it in. All students should select 8 courses, which they will mark with an X or check mark. Exceptions will be for seniors who are requesting early release, mid-year graduation, and or career and college promise courses at CPCC. Juniors may also have less than 8 courses selected if they will be requesting career and college promise courses at CPCC. All courses are valued at 1 credit. That includes semester and year-long courses. Courses are available in 2 different formats or configurations. 4x4 courses refer to the courses that meet daily for a semester only. 8A B-Day courses refer to courses that meet every other day but for the entire year. 8A B-Day courses must always be selected in pairs or even numbers. You can never have just a single 8A B-Day class because of the way it fits into your schedule. Look at your course selection card and notice the statements above each section of the courses. It states that you are looking at 4x4 or 8A B-Day courses. It's important to pay attention to these statements as they transition from 4x4 courses to 8A B-Day courses several times throughout the card. You will notice as you are looking at your card that some courses that were previously only offered on a 4x4 configuration are now being offered on an 8A B-Day configuration as well. This includes some core academic subjects. Also, on the back of the card, there is a legend for the various symbols you see listed beside courses. Please refer to the symbols so that you'll know when you must have completed a prerequisite before signing up for a course. That means that you must have completed a prior course or level before taking the specific course. Alternates. All students will select a total of 4 alternates, which you can write in the box provided on the back side of the course selection card. Please do not place additional X's or checks besides alternate courses. Alternates are intended as backup courses for your electives in case we are unable to place you in your first choice electives. Please do not list alternates for core academic selections. You should list 2 4x4 alternates and 2 8A B-Day alternates. Please do not turn in your card without listing these alternates. If you do not choose alternates, they will be chosen for you. CTE. Looking at the back of the card, notice that career and technical education courses, further referred to as CTE, are listed. You are encouraged to continue taking courses in a particular pathway if you have already started that pathway, as you will be one step closer to completing certifications that can enhance your marketability. Staying within a pathway is encouraged but not mandatory. You have received a CTE career pathway chart to help you identify the sequencing of these courses. For more information about these courses and pathways, students can go to Butler's website and click on the Career Center tab. Students can also stop by to speak with Ms. Boucher in the Student Services Career Center. Please pay attention to CTE course prerequisites. For example, if you are trying to take a Level 2 CTE course such as Interior Design 2 or Drafting 2, you should have completed the prior Level 1 course such as Interior Design 1 or Drafting 1. Please consider your course choices carefully. Butler schedules a particular number of each class based on what you request now. Therefore, asking to change your courses in the fall because you have simply changed your mind will not be honored. You should discuss your course selections with your parents and guardians and have them sign the card prior to turning in your card. Registration for advanced placement courses require teacher signatures on your card as well as a pink AP course recommendation form. The teacher recommendation must come from the subject area that you intend to register for. For example, if you are trying to select a science AP course, you must get a teacher recommendation from a science teacher. Card specifics. Let's look at each section of the course selection card. Let's start with English. You can choose English at the standard or honors level. If you are in the English Learners Program, you can select the ESL English courses. Next, let's look at the math section. The math section requires that you get this year's math teacher's signature as a helpful recommendation for the course and level of math that seems to fit your ability best. Please do not turn in your card without this signature. New this year, if you are planning to take an honors level course, math course, you must complete the honors course agreement for mathematics form that has been included in your packet. You will not be permitted to register for an honors level math course if this form is not completed with your and your parents' signatures. Make sure you are aware of the prerequisites for math courses. You can refer to the math flowchart in the planning guide you have been given, as well as the online version of the guide to determine sequencing. Be cautious about jumping to an honors level math course if you have previously only taken standard level math courses. Notice that some math courses are offered on the 4x4 and 8A B-Day formats. AP Statistics can be taken after successfully completing Honors Math 3. Now let's look at the science section. You have 4x4 courses to choose from as well as AP courses. The AP Science courses are listed at the bottom of the card. You should have completed chemistry prior to taking AP Environmental Science. Next, let's look at social studies. You'll see the required 4x4 or 8A B-Day civics and economics offerings, as well as many 8A B-Day AP social studies courses. Next, let's look at world languages. Most world languages, with the exception of Spanish 2, will be offered on the 4x4 configuration. Next, let's look at electives. General electives are listed in the center of your card and also on the back of the card. Notice that the electives such as psychology are now offered on both the 4x4 and 8A B-Day configurations. Next, let's look at CTE. Remember to use your CTE pathways chart to help you determine what order CTE courses can be taken. Human body systems can only be taken by students in the Academy of Health Sciences program. Academy of Health Sciences program should see Ms. Heston for questions. Next, let's look at fine arts. You must have met prerequisites to register for upper level arts, photography, band, choral, and theater courses. A teacher signature is required for any level beyond beginners. Please do not select these upper level courses if you have no teacher signature. Please note the $60 fee associated with photography and ceramics courses. Next, let's look at JROTC. JROTC requires strict appearance codes with mandatory uniform wear weekly. Next, let's look at physical education. Please do not select more than 2 PE courses. Do not select a PE course that you have previously taken unless it has level 1, 2, 3, or 4 beside it. You will not receive credit twice for lifetime sports or team sports. In summary, please remember to make course selections carefully. Please be aware that you are selecting courses for the entire year and schedule changes in the fall are extremely limited. Remember to consult the high school planning guide for course descriptions, prerequisites, and course sequencing. These presentations have been posted to Butler's website.